It's your friendly neighborhood Quinn here, ready to dive into the abyss of atrocious story openings. But first, a quick introduction. I'm Quinn, the mastermind host behind xstockcomics, and this is my writing sanctuary. So buckle up, because we're about to dissect the top 5 story starters that'll make you want to hurl your manuscript out the window. The dreaded all-setting, no-action opener. Picture this. You crack open a book, and bam! You're bombarded with more setting descriptions than you can shake a plot twist at. Weather reports, tree counts, rodent sightings, you name it, we've got it.
Bad example. Mars of Destruction. This anime opens with an excessive focus on explaining the futuristic setting and technology of a world under attack by alien creatures, but fails to engage viewers due to its poorly developed character and plot. A good example would be One Piece. The anime effectively introduces the vast and vibrant world of the Grand Line through visually stunning landscapes and diverse characters, captivating viewers with its richly detailed setting.
But let's get real, folks. We're not here for a scenic tour. We want action. Give us something juicy to sink our teeth into, like a character facing off against a mutant squirrel army, or navigating a sidewalk obstacle course of banana peels. Now, who doesn't love a good action scene? But hold your horses. Some writers go overboard, serving up action scenes without a side of stakes. It's like watching a fireworks display in a rainstorm. Pretty, but ultimately pointless.
Bad example. Skelter plus Heaven. The anime begins with a chaotic battle scene between mecha and supernatural beings, but lacks clear stakes and coherent storytelling, resulting in confusing action sequences that fail to capture viewers' interest. A good example would be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. The anime opens with an intense action sequence featuring the Elric brothers battling against a powerful alchemist, effectively establishing the stakes and setting the tone for the series' epic adventure.
If you're gonna throw us into the middle of a chaotic battle, at least give us a reason to care. What are the stakes? What's the risk? Without that emotional investment, it's just sword swinging and bullet dodging for the sake of it. News reports as story openers? Talk about lazy storytelling. Picture this. You crack open a book, and instead of diving into the action, you're hit with the full-blown info dump delivered by Captain Exposition himself. It's like being force-fed backstory when all you wanted was a taste of the action-paced main course.
Bad example. Mars of Destruction. Once again, this anime serves as an example of a bad info dump, as it overwhelms viewers with convoluted exposition about the alien invasion and military response, sacrificing narrative coherence for world building. Good example, Death Note. The anime skillfully integrates exposition into its opening sequence through a combination of visual storytelling and character interactions, effectively conveying essential information about the Death Note and its rules without overwhelming the viewers.
Show, don't tell, folks. We want to experience the story, not read a newspaper article about it. Waking up in bed opener. Snooze fest alert! If your story kicks off with your main character dragging themselves out of bed because their alarm went off, you might as well hit the snooze button on your manuscript. Where's the creativity? Where's the intrigue?
Bad example, Poopa. The anime starts with a scene of the protagonist waking up to find his sister transforming into a monstrous creature, but fails to establish a compelling narrative or develop meaningful character relationships, resulting in a lackluster and confusing opening. A good example would be Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan effectively utilizes a waking up opener in its first episode to introduce the protagonist Eren Yeager and set the stage for the series' intense and harrowing storyline.
I want to see characters waking up taped to the ceiling or surrounded by severed body parts. Now that's a wake-up call worth reading. Last but not least, dream sequences. Ugh, the ultimate storytelling betrayal. You start off with a bang, only to find out it was all just a dream? Talk about pulling the rug from under us.
Bad bad example. Skelter plus Heaven. Once again, this anime opens with a surreal dream sequence featuring cryptic imagery and disjointed scenes, but fails to provide clear context or establish a coherent storyline, leaving viewers bewildered and uninterested. A good example. Neon Genesis Evangelion is also celebrated for its effective use in dreamlike imagery and symbolism to establish the psychological themes and narrative complexity of the series.
There's only truly one movie that gets the pass. Wizard of Oz. Well, and The Matrix. Inception. Then there's Total Recall. Oh, and
this has gone far enough.
You get the point. Readers want to believe in the magic of your story, not feel like they've been duped by some cheap parlor trick. Keep it real, folks. Dreams belong in dream catchers, not story openings. Well, there you have it. I've done my part, but fear not, for knowledge is power. Share your thoughts on the worst story openers in the comments below. And remember, keep on writing, no matter how many plot holes you stumble into. Hey, psst, yeah, you. There is one last thing I need from you. There's only a few seconds remaining in the video, and I know what you're thinking, but no, I'm not about to beg you to subscribe. Just kidding, yes I am. Please, for the love of